Had to do it. Last day of summer. Said to myself, we gotta go out with a bang. I gotta celebrate this, man. This is the last day of summer, the official last day. Not summer semester, but we're going into the fall, so I had to do a video. Today's video is brought to you by Niagara Purified Drinking Water, endorsed by Left Side of the Brain YouTube channel. So we got the commercial out the way. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the likes button. Make sure you share the video. And before I start these videos, I like to say, how y'all doing today? What? You doing good? Great. Me too, I'm doing good. Beautiful day out here, man. Beautiful day. I mean, I can't complain. I mean, it's beautiful out here today, man. Can't complain not one bit. Left Side of the Brain is looking for a nice spot to sit so we can get into today's topic. And I know it's a lot of mosquitoes around here, but hey, I guess let's find a seat. We'll sit right here. This good. What y'all think? This good. They over there hooping. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun little video. Just act like you here with me. Yeah, summer. Today is the last day of summer, so this gonna be just a cool video, you know, chill video. Like you see the lady over there laying down. She just out here chilling. You know what I'm saying? It's just a cool video, man. You know. Anyway, oh yeah. We reached the 1,000 mark. Yes, we passed the 1,000 mark. Yes. For all the new people to the channel, a little history about the channel. I had a channel the first time. The channel was removed by YouTube. I had a video that was flagged, and I don't know which video it was. I think that it was that Organic Portal Universe live stream that I did. You know, I went in heavy on that live stream. It's a classic live stream. Somebody posted it, which I was thankful. Shout out to that person. So something happened. I must have pissed off some feminist or somebody, and they decided to go at war with me. So we are back. It didn't work. We came back stronger this time. A lot of people said that they enjoyed the channel even more this time. They was like, it's even more intense this time. And I feel the same. I feel like the channel has turned up even more this time around. So they couldn't keep us down. We back up in the ball game now. We back up in the ball game with everybody else. Now that we are at 1,000, once I get off this YouTube restriction, I'll be able to do live streams on YouTube. And you know what? I might be off the restriction right now. I need to check. I'm gonna do that later today. I'm gonna check to see if I'm off of the restriction. And yeah, man, we finally hit the 1K mark, and we're going to keep growing and growing. It's just straightforward from here on out. I'm so enthusiastic, man. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the topic of today. I want to talk about everything that we've been speaking about. Since this is the last day of summer, let's make a snowball out of everything. Let's pack all the information into one snowball. Now, the title that the Spirit gave me today, I was driving and I was like, God, what you want me to deliver today? Because I consider myself a minister, and these words that I'm saying, these words are from the Most High. So I was like, what you want me to say on the channel today? And what he told me to deliver was this message right here. He wants me to talk about How could it not be? How could it not be? What you talking about, left side of the brain? I'm talking about everything that we speak about on this channel. How could it not be true? I'm gonna break it down. We talk about, y'all know, the organic portal realm. We talk about female organic portals. We talk about male organic portals. We talk about relationships. We talk about egotism. We talk about loneliness. We talk about becoming a monk, living that monk lifestyle. We talk about the Jaguar lifestyle. We speak about so many things on this channel. And the Spirit told me to deliver this message. We have the red light editions on this channel. And the Spirit told me to deliver this message. Now, how could it not be? Everything in this world is centered around a whole. H-O-L-E. A whole. Where you getting that left side of the brain? It's coming. Just wait. Let's look at your body, for instance. You have 2 ear holes. You have 2 eye holes. You have 2 nostrils. You have a mouth. You have a rectum. You have your vagina hole. You have the hole in your penis. Why are you saying this left side of the brain? Because I'm trying to explain something. Okay, you have all of these different dimensions to your body, but none of this could be possible without the concept of intaking. Without the concept of intaking through openings. Okay? So your eyes, what they say, your eye is the eye gate. Your ears is the ear gate. Okay? You know, a camera lens have, you know, the aperture on the camera lens. We are basically absorbers. And in our own right, everything is imprisoned via those holes that I'm speaking about. We are essentially like the universe. We are basically a walking hole. So you can say that we are really black holes walking around ourselves. Now, think about a black hole in outer space. Light cannot escape a black hole. Anything that goes into your mind, it cannot escape your mind. Once it enters, you can't pretend that it didn't enter. Once you hear something, you can't pretend that you didn't hear it. It goes inside of you. It goes into your subconscious mind. Just like everything you eat, it enters your mouth and goes through your intestines. Your intestines, you can say it's like a black hole. Okay? Then it goes all throughout your system. I'm making a point, so just bear with me. So everything enters us through holes. Okay? We eat everything we see, eat everything we hear. It all goes into us and it turns into information. Everything we hear, everything we listen to, even the words that you are listening to right now, it's going into your mind. You are processing the information as you listen to me. Just like when you eat food, it's broken down in the body, and what your body don't need is called waste. It's called excess. Waste. And you know what happens to waste? and you flush it down the toilet. Okay? Just like information. You hold on to what is good for you, and the rest, your mind will just put it in a trash file. You see what I'm saying? So I'm making a point. Okay, so everything is about, without sugarcoating it, everything is eating off of the next thing. Everything is based upon being hunted and being the prey. Okay? It's a scripture that says man cannot live by bread alone. And what that means is you just can't live off of food, because information is also necessary to get you the food. See, without information, you won't be able to know how to hunt. Without information, you won't know how to cook. So it's more to life than just bread. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is, we feed off of everything. So even by you listening to me right now, it's a form of vampirism. I'm gonna pause for a second. Am I going too fast? It's a form of vampirism. Now, it's positive energy, but just like food, it's still energy. What I'm saying to you right now at this moment, whether you know it or not, it's causing some type of emotion inside of your body. As you listen to me right now, you are having some type of chemical reaction that's taking place in your brain right now as you listen to me. Some type of reaction is taking place inside of you. Now, however you want to look at it, this whole universe, anything outside of yourself, is a form of vampirism. It's a form of organic portalism. Do y'all get what I'm saying? So, anything outside of yourself is organic portal nature. I don't think I've touched on this before, because some of us are under the assumption that being an organic portal means just being a human prison bar. But when you get deeper into it, everybody is acting like a guardian of something. Even if you want your children to be raised off of positive information, you are going to be acting like a human prison bar for positive information. Now I hope it's making sense to y'all. Okay? You, like me, I am a human prison bar for positive information. Okay? Then you have another side to the coin. You have the negative oriented feel of organic portalism. Okay? Because when you're talking about this organic portal thing, see, like I tell y'all, this is a deep topic. It's a deep topic, and it's in its infancy stages. Not a lot of information out on this. Now, we are all in bodies. I'm in a body just like an organic portal is in a body. Just like a clone is in a body. Just like an organic robotoid is in a body. And all of these different bodies can procreate. Right? So therefore, they all serve a purpose of the organic portal realm. To what? To bring a life form into this world. Now, the only difference between us and them is that we are aware of what's going on. And they don't know what's going on. Well, then again, they do know what's going on. But some of them are designated to ensure that the mass populace don't know what's taking place. You see? Now, having said that, that's why even though you may have a soul, that don't mean you are out of the equation of becoming a victim. You, just as well as me, can be sucked into this. You see? We have consciousness, just like they have consciousness. But the difference between us and them, we have a conscious that tells us when we are doing the wrong thing. They don't have that. They have a program that can only do what it's designed to do. We have the same program body that they have, except their bodies is absent of a soul. A soul is what? A collection of information. And also, we're going to add this. So take notes. It's also having a conscious. You know, that voice telling you not to do this. You know better. You heard what left side of the brain said. Because I might be in your conscious. I don't know. Sometimes people in my life, older people who told me things, sometimes I might hear their voice in my head. You know that's not right. You know you're getting sucked in on this job. You know what's taking place. You've been looking at the videos. You know what's going on. You know why this person was sent over here. You see what I'm saying? The person that's been sent your way, they don't have that going on inside of their head. What they have, okay, we have a conscience to tell us right from wrong. What they have is an organic portal form of a conscience. And how theirs work is like this. We're going to see what this person is made of. We're going to see, can this person get through our filter screen? Okay, we haven't figured him out yet. So we're going to see. We're going to send Susie over there to see if she can trip him up. We're going to send Mark over there. We're going to send Johnny over there. We're going to send whoever over there to see if we can get him to say something on his job. We're going to see if, you see, that's how they operate. Their conscience is about having you do something to either land you in prison or to lose your job or to make you go insane, whether you're in a relationship with an organic portal female. And here's the thing, you might know that you're dating a organic portal female and she will be doing things, irrational things, to tick you off for no reason, but you already know it. But because you share the same prison body like hers, which is driven by feelings of lust and passion that wants to be fulfilled, and a lot of times that overrides your sound judgment, she has the same feelings. The organic portal, they have the same type of lust just like we have. But here's the thing, they can control theirs. In their bodies, they can turn the faucet on and turn it off at will. Just like when you be dating girls and they'll just go cold and then they'll turn it on and they'll use sex to control you. They can control theirs. is placed in you to be very, very powerful, like a very, very powerful drug. You might look at them, you see, they have to have the same feelings on a base level, on a fleshly level, to keep them doing what it is they need to do to keep everybody in prison. You see what I'm saying? Basically, they have a certain program inside of them, and we don't have a program. Our bodies have a program, but they have bodies that have a program, and they have a program inside of them that they can't work against. We have free will. They don't have free will. They can only do what they are designed to do. That's the difference between us and them. Like, they are not designed to take certain information. That's why, have you ever been speaking to somebody and it's like when you talking to them, they just don't get it and you end up having a headache? What you are doing at that moment, you are engaging with an organic portal mind. And what they are doing, they are reflecting the energy that you're sending them, and they sending it back to you. So basically, it's like a ricochet effect. The information bullets that you are sending them, they are sending it back to you. And they are aware of what they are doing. Nobody is innocent. They are aware of what they are doing. So, like I said, the previous video, stop making excuses for these people. They are very much aware of what they are doing. Now, how can this not be the title of the video? Now, the prison that we live in is the humans, the human prison bars, number one. And instead of prison bars being locked in a cage, the bars is a metaphor for the concepts that reign supreme in this world. We live under certain principles and concepts in this world. Certain rules of ethics that everybody is expected to live up to in this world. Societal norms, to make it easier to understand. Societal norms is what constructs the building of the organic portal realm. Why must it be societal norms? I'm going to tell you why. Because the battle is taking place within. So that's why they have to imprison you in your mind, in your thinking. Because everything outside of self is an illusion. I like to tell myself, when I close my eyes, the world shuts down with me. Because everything is within. Maybe I need a sip of water. Everything is within. Okay, and that's why the concepts are designed against us and in their favor. Okay? So, men are expected to make a certain amount of money. You only get respected in this world if... I'm just enumerating a list of different concepts, just to give an example. You're not a doctor unless they accredit you. You see what I'm saying? They wouldn't say that somebody like me, I'm not accredited as a master psychologist according to them, because I don't have their accreditation. That's an example in itself. You see, even though the psychologists don't go in depth like how I do on this channel, you all would label me a master psychologist. You all would give me a degree, but they wouldn't unless I went through their process. That's what I'm saying. And if I don't do it how they desire, then it's not approved. Okay? If I don't say what's popular in society, it's not approved. What happens? I will be outcast and ostracized. Okay? So this is what we mean by the concept prison. And these human prison bars, they can also work in the physical sense to enforce the concept prison. So now we have two ways they operating. They can be actual police officers, you know, board of directors, operating in the flesh, but at the same time, they are dispensers of information. Okay? Just like we are told that we have democracy, when in reality we don't. It's pseudo. And y'all know it just like I do. All of that voting it's a farce. It's not real. They decide who the president is going to be. And that's another way they manipulate. I did a previous video about violence and manipulation. Organic portals are very violent. Make no mistake about it. They have no conscience. Again, they have no conscience. So it's no limit to what they will do to enforce their will. If they want to shut you up, they got ways of doing it. Many people have been silenced for speaking out against them. Okay? So it can get physical with them because they don't live in morality. And I've said it before. When I said on the video, stop making excuses for these people, it's us, the United Souls. See, that morality stuff, it was made for us, people with conscience. And that's why when you try to use logic with them, it makes no sense to them. I was thinking about that today when I was driving to this park. I was saying to myself, I was like, talking to these people, it's like talking stupidity to stupidity. It's like as soon as you start communicating to them, for those who are new to the channel, you haven't been keeping up, we like to welcome you aboard. When I say them, I don't mean it in the phrase that's in the dictionary. It's an acronym. When we say them on this channel, it means trivial humans establishing mayhem. We're talking about the organic portals in plural. We say them, and when we say us, that means united souls, people with souls. So when you are talking to them, because they don't have the program like you, what happens is you just end up sounding foolish to your own self, really. You know, I had to smack myself and splash water on my face a lot of times because I have to pinch myself back into reality sometimes. I say to myself, now you know you have no business discussing this with this man right here or this woman. You have no business. I experienced that last night. I was talking to this girl, right? And I could tell that my communication was leaving the building. And we see this the thing. When you raise the antenna, when you talking to these organic portals, they not hearing nothing you're saying. Literally. It's like you go to another channel that they cannot pick up. You can be looking at them and they didn't even hear the words that was coming out of your mouth. I mean that literally. I know y'all have experienced that before. You will be talking to somebody and it's like they just blank out. Because what happened at that point, you started typing with your words computer codes that they could not read. So nothing happened inside of their brain. Our brains operate just like computers. So what happened is they just went blank. So you say to yourself, well, let me change the conversation so I can wake this person back up. And then you'll say something like, whoop, there it is. They'll start laughing. You woke them up again. You said a code word that woke them up. Something silly, something trivial. And you woke them up. It's almost like this. Let me give you a better example. Okay, you don't talk to a 2-year-old baby like you would a 20-year-old person. So when you're talking to a baby, you have to speak in baby language for them to understand you. Anything else that you're saying is only going to confuse the baby, and they just going to see your lips moving. They're not going to hear nothing that's coming out your mouth. Only thing they're going to see is your lips moving. That's all they're going to see. That's what I'm saying. So the same thing happens or occurs when you are talking to organic portals. And you wonder why when you're around them, you left out of the conversation. Because, sir, ma'am, the reason why you're feeling like that is because at that moment, you realize that you are engaging with plastic dolls in human flesh. That's why we call them organic and portals at the same time. A portal is a hole. Now, we started a video speaking about holes. They have, what is it called? Orifices. If you know what I'm trying to say, type it in the comment section. They have those throughout their body just like we do. Okay? But you realize at certain moments that you're just dealing with plastic, organic portals that have organic feeling flesh. That's the only reason why we call them human. Human don't mean you alive. Human basically just means flesh. Human, we talking about soul. When flesh dies, it's no longer a human. It's a corpse.